Okay, we're going to do a quick review of laws of exponents to make sure that you remember them. Okay, so first of all, if you have negative and zero exponents, when x to the 0 power, anytime x is 0 power, your answer is 1. So 3 to the 0, 1. If you have a negative exponent, if it's in your numerator, if you recall, we move it to the denominator to make it positive. If it's in the denominator, we'd move it to the numerator. So here we would have 1 over 3 to the third, which could be 1 over 27. Okay, so remember, no negative exponents can be in your final answer. Product property rule. When you are multiplying and the bases are the same, you will add your exponents. So that's the rule. Bases are the same, add exponents. So here we would have 5 plus 3, so x to the 8th, okay? And then here we would have 5 to the 4th, and you could simplify that if you'd like. So base the same, multiply, add exponents. The fraction rule, if you recall, if you have x to the 1/2 power, that is the same thing as the square root of x, because remember there's an understand 2, 1/3 is the cube root of x. So here we'd have the square root of 9, which we know is simplified to 3. We would have the cube root of 125, which is simplified to 5. So if it'd be 1/4, it'd be the 4th root, and so on and so forth. Okay, quotient property. When you are dividing and the bases are the same, what is the opposite of multiplying? Dividing. So instead of adding, we are going to subtract exponents. So in this case, we would have m minus n. So it's numerator minus the denominator. So here we would have x to the 5 minus 3, which is x squared. Here where we have u and v, you look at the u's together and then the v. So you would have u to the 5 minus 3, v to the 1. Remember there's an understood 1 there, minus 2. So that would give me u squared v to the negative 1. I cannot have negative exponents in my final answer. It's in the numerator right now. So it would go to the denominator for a simplified 1. Okay, so power of a power. When you have power of a power, you're going to multiply exponents. So that would give you x to the m times n. Here we would get x to the 6th and m to the negative 8, which would simplify to 1 over m to the 8th. Okay, last rule. Hopefully you're remembering these. When you have the distributed property, you're going to distribute it and multiply to each term on the inside. So you're going to distribute your exponents. Distribute exponents by multiplying. So that would give me x to the 3rd, y to the 3rd. Same thing here. When you divide, you get x squared, y squared. Okay? So if we go over here and we look at these examples, this still goes to the 4 and the x. So that would be 4 to the 3rd, x to the 6th. And 4 to the 3rd is 64, and then x to the 6th. Okay, our last one here, we're going to distribute here to here, and then also in our bottom part there, our denominator. So 2 to the 4th, x to the 4th, 3 to the 4th, and then 3 times 4 is 12. And then we will simplify that to 16 x to the 4th over 81 y to the 12th. So there you go, guys. That's just a quick review because we're going to use this in our notes later. So make sure that you understand and remember the exponent rules.